returning varsity number 5, Jackson Majori, out here for his first start of the season. Again, LCC defeated by the Saints last season, so a lot in this game for them.
What are we doing over there? Why are they at
Here
line?
comes the game. Roth in the shotgun. Number 0, Kobe Herman next to him. Snap, Roth. That is Herman. Herman with the ball. Herman pushed out of bounds. But not after a solid game there. Mavericks. The Mavericks going hurry up offense here. They're quickly back to the line. And Herman in the backfield. Fire inside, caught. And a big play there. Big catch and run there for the Mavericks. We'll get out of bounds there for the Saints. That's going to be enough for a Mavericks down. Hearing the announcer, that was number 5, Jackson Majori, with his first catch of the season. Again, the Mavericks stick up to the line. Rock still in the shotgun. Rock takes the snap. To the outside, that's number 0, Kobe Herman. Kobe Herman still down. But not after a solid 4 for the Mavericks. Let's see if the Mavericks continue to hurry up. They get back to the huddle. LCC, number 109 in California, St. Augustine, ranked 11. LCC 8 in San Diego, St. Augustine, number 9. There, starting off the drive pretty well with the first. Brings up around 2nd and 6 here after Kobe Herman catch and run. Bunch formation on the side. Up motions. Out looks, fires. Caught, Jackson Majori. Still on his feet, Jackson Majori makes the man. Roth in the shotgun. Handoff to Kobe Herman. Kobe Herman, another solid game. Herman cannot be stopped tonight. Kobe Herman continues as he did last scrimmage. Kobe Herman, substitution there, looks like checks into the game. So getting word now, ball placed on the 36. Mavericks make their way up to the line of scrimmage. Herman to the down off the backfield, which is the end goal in the backfield. Roth motions her. Roth drops back in the pocket. Fire on the field. He's got Kobe Herman. What a shot there by the Mavericks. Wolves on to the PAT, and it's up in motion. The PAT missed, so the Mavericks 6 after a great drive. Herman getting some solid gains and finds an open Herman in the end zone for the first down. What a play there by the Mavericks. Here comes the Saints kickoff team. Number 43, closest to the door on the left side. Dylan Tarr back to return. So we'll have the kickoff team set to take Springfield in Springfellow. Dylan Tarr takes the return. He's at the 20. He's got it. He's in the upper field. He's got it. Dylan Tarr, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 50, 10, 5, touchdown, Saints. Play there for the Saints special team. On the way down the sideline, the kickoff return. The season ends in a touchdown, but an injured Maverick on the field. Cannot tell who right now is ever a good sign. Down on the field as the athletic trainers attend to that. Dylan Tarr ties the game. That injured Maverick on the field. No way that is. The athletic trainers and coaches surrounding him now. No flags on the play. Still down. Ooh, the correction on the no flag. Didn't see that flag on the play. Might have something to do with the injury. Seeing what's happening now. The Maverick rise. Still not against on the word of who the injured Maverick is. So it appears the Maverick defense is getting ready to come out. That might have something to do with the penalty. Now we can see a number on the Maverick. It appears to be number 9. That's going to be Johnny Burnett, the injured Maverick. All the way off the field with a little bit of a sense, with a little bit of assistance. So, the flag on the play comes on to St. Augustine Saints. So, the Dylan Tarr touchdown comes back. The touchdown comes back. The Saints will have possession of the ball at the 29-yard line. Some notable names here on the defense. Number 55, defensive end Nash Cooper. He's got 10 offers. His official visit to Montana is next week. The Mavericks bring up a linebacker. Hand off up the middle. Smash up the line. I heard the Mavericks there. Tackle. The run goes nowhere. Going to bring up second and about 9. So second and 9 here for the Saints. Here comes the Maverick defense again on second down. Shotgun. Handoff up the middle. Missed the tackle there. The clock down again for a fourth down there. Looked to be number 4 in on the tackle. That's Aiden Thino on the tackle. That's going to bring up third and about 6 here for the Saints. Shotgun snap, quarterback looks, drop back, oh! Brought down in the backfield, a big sack there by the Mavericks defense. A host of Mavericks in on the tackle. Great play there for the Maverick defense. After the short gain there, the Maverick defense responds with a big sack. What a play there. The Mavericks bring down the quarterback deep in the backfield. It appears number 5, Jackson Majori, back to return. And number 13, that's Ethan Paularino. Last weekend in the scrimmage, Paularino had a great return. Let's see if he can do it again. The Saints back to punt. The snap good.
The punt. Oh, it's blocked. That's number 55, the senior Nash Cooper with the big punt block. Oh my God, what a play. The punt recovered. Nash Cooper, the senior with 10 offers, comes off the edge and the punt goes nowhere. The Mavericks recover deep in Saints territory. What a play. Nash Cooper, what a play to start his season. Gonna be 1st and 10 here, already deep in Saint territory. Roth on his way to the huddle. The Mavericks make their way to the line. Still Kobe Herman in the backfield. Number 35, the fullback. That's Henry Mallory. Roth hands it off to Herman. Herman still on his feet. Herman still on his feet. Up the middle. Going to be brought down by a host of Saints tacklers. Big play there at the line of scrimmage for the Saints defense, but the Mavericks, Kobe Herman, running tough. Going to get about 3.5 yards. Brings up 2nd down. Again, number 55, what a play there from Nash Cooper. Comes off the edge and makes the big play. That sets the Mavericks up here in great field position as it brings up around 2nd and 7. Roth in the backfield. Empty. Herman at the slot. Majority out past the numbers here. Oh, movement there up front. Flags fly. Looks like it's going to be on the Saints. Going to be a neutral zone infraction, it looks like. Going to be a 5-yard penalty there for the Mavericks. That advances them up 5. That brings up 2nd and about 3 here for the Mavericks. Seeing what the Mavericks are going to do here after the penalty. Short field for them. That puts them in the red zone at the 19-yard line. As the air cools, we can tell it's high school football season and a great game with some big plays already. And we're not even 5 minutes into it. Roth in an empty backfield. Roth drops back. Good protection. Looks, fires to the outside. Majori, almost caught. Incomplete there. Intended receiver Jackson Majori, number 5, in the end zone, but not going to be there. That pass falls incomplete there. Number 84 checks into the game. Number 84, that's Diego Botron, the sophomore. Roth with Mallory and Herman in the backfield. Roth hands it off. Herman almost brought down in the backfield. Stays alive, but going to be brought down by a host of Saint tacklers at the line of scrimmage. See what the Mavericks do on here. It's actually going to be a loss of about 1 yard. That's going to bring up 4th down here for the Mavericks. See what they do. A personnel change there. Mallory comes off. It appears to be Ethan Paularino and Majori that check into the game. It looks like the Mavericks are going to go for it here on 4th and short. Roth makes his way to the huddle. So the Mavericks make their way to the huddle. Roth and Herman in the backfield. You can feel the energy here. Roth drops back, looks, fires to the outside, caught over to the middle. That's number 13. That's Ethan Paularino. He looks like he's going to have enough for the 1st down. And he does. Big play there, number 13. That's Ethan Paularino with the catch over the middle. What a play there for the Mavericks. That they take the gamble and it pays off for a Maverick 1st down. Alrighty, folks, so the Mavericks now up on about the 10-yard line. Again, Mallory and Herman in the backfield. Roth rolls out, pass, caught to Henry Mallory. Henry Mallory is going to bowl his way into the end zone for a Maverick touchdown. What a play, number 35, Henry Mallory. What a play there. Mallory on the little out route gets into the end zone for the Mavericks' second touchdown of the night. What a play. The Maverick PAT team, the Maverick point after try team comes out. Still looks to be Will Stringfellow in to kick. Number 13, Ethan Pollarino to hold. Snaps good, kicks up and away, and it looks to be good, and it is. The kick is up, good. The Mavericks get the point after. They lead 13-0. The score currently is incorrect. The touchdown got called back because of the flag. So the touchdown return that the Saints had got called back. We're currently working on getting the correct score, which should be up here any second now. 13-0 the score, even though it says 13-13, 4:07 to go in the first. Out comes the Maverick kickoff team. Gave up a touchdown that got called back, luckily. Let's see what they can do here. Stringfellow still to kick off. There we go. There we got the correct score now. Will Stringfellow getting ready to go. The student section of St. Augustine loud, and the kick is up and away. Number 43, that's number 42 on the rope. Still on his feet with a lane. Can he do it again? Whoa! Still a big return. Whoa! Getting chippy here on the sideline. Oh, flags fly. That is Dylan Tarr with the return. Dylan Tarr there with another good return. Things get chippy, the flag flies. We're going to see what that is. So correction, that is not Dylan Tarr. That is Pai Palamalu to return the kick. So he was the one with the reception earlier. So it appears that there's no penalty on the play. The Maverick defense out. Empty set here. Motion here. The quarterback keeps it. He's got blockers still on his feet. Oh, but met by a herd of Mavericks, but not after a big gain there. 7 yards for the Saints. They're starting to move on offense. Again, correction, that was Pai Palamalu on the return for the Saints. So correction on both returns, Palamalu, not Dylan Tarr. And the Saints make their way to the line after the big gain. About second and 4 here for the Mavericks. Correction for the Saints. The Mavericks shift. Quarterback keeps it again. Pressured. Ball batted. Oh, finds a man downfield. A big tackle there. Flags fly. That might not be an eligible receiver. Don't think it's going to be 2 Maverick players there. Get the deflection. Ball pops up in the air, almost intercepted. So there's going to be no penalty. It appears the pass is going to wind up incomplete after that play. So that brings up 3rd and about 3 here for the Saints. So the pass does wind up incomplete, Palamalu. The timeout there called by the Saints. So the St. Augustine Saints call a timeout here with 2:32 to go in the first quarter. The Mavericks lead by 13. The Mavericks defense deflected that pass there. multiple Mavericks in. The Mavericks have been looking good all game, but the Saints starting to find some life on offense. 3rd and short here. Let's see what happens. Some great plays from both teams here. Both very closely ranked in California and in San Diego. Again, the Saints sending home the Mavericks last season in the CIF Division I playoffs. That's why we call it the revenge game. The Mavericks with the chip still on their shoulder. Moderate wind here at Mesa College. As both teams make their way out to the field, the Saints line up on the ball. Appears to be one in the back, the running back in the backfield, Pai Palamalu. Handoff, up the middle, but he's going to be brought down by a swarm of Mavericks. Number 35, Henry Mallory in on the tackle, but many Mavericks there. Look to be Mallory first. Look, what a great play there for the Maverick defense. That's going to bring up 4th down. It appears the Saints punt team on the field. Let's see, Nash Cooper was out there last time. He ended up getting the punt block. Appears to be Henry Mallory where Nash Cooper was last time. Whoa, a little bit of movement. Flags do end up flying. Deep punt. But flags fly. That looks to be on the Mavericks. Oh, but apparently there's some movement from the Saints. So the flag comes on them. Movement from the D-line, but that must be because somebody on the Saints moved. So that's going to back them up 5. That appears to be number 0, Kobe Herman, back to return. Again, Mallory and Cooper still in. Cooper had the great punt block earlier. Refs questioning where the ball is. They seem to get it all figured out. Clock runs, 1:52 to go in the first. Henry Mallory out to the outside. The snap's good, and the punt is up and away this time. Short punt. Gonna roll. No Mavericks gonna touch it. And the Saints down it. Just behind the 35-yard line. Looks to be at around the 33. So Quinn Roth makes his way out to the huddle as the Mavericks take back over possession. The Mavericks make their way up to the line of scrimmage. Looks to be Roth in that empty backfield again. Same formation that they scored the touchdown on with Herman. Roth motions Herman. Herman has the ball. He's to the outside. Cuts it up. Herman's still on his feet. Herman's still on his feet. Oh, my God. Kobe Herman makes a man miss. Kobe Herman. What a run. Big play there. Kobe Herman. He's going to have enough for a Maverick first down and a lot more. Kobe Herman to the outside. Cuts it back in and does what he does best, and that's run with room. Kobe Herman. What a run. He's having a great game tonight. Herman makes his way back out there. Roth getting the play. Henry Mallory checks out of the game. Roth makes his way to the huddle. A big play there. Herman with what looks to be about a 30-yard gain. Big play, Kobe Herman. The Mavericks make their way back up to the line of scrimmage. Herman up in the H position now. Oh, timeout called. Looks to be a timeout called here by the Mavericks. Yep, this is the first timeout the Mavericks will call. The Mavericks call their first timeout. The Saints called one earlier, so both teams with 2 timeouts left. With 1:27 to go in the first quarter. The Mavericks still lead 13-0. Again, folks, week 1 high school football, the revenge game here from the La Costa Canyon Mavericks and the St. Augustine Saints. The Mavericks look like they're going to take revenge here with the 13-0 lead, but anything can change. A great game we've had here, explosive plays on both sides of the ball. The first taste of La Costa Canyon and San Diego high school football. Week 1 action. The first taste of football starts before college, starts before the NFL. High schoolers come out here and show what they're made of. So the Mavericks make their way back out onto the field. The Saints waiting for it. The Mavericks make their way out to the field. They're on the ball, one in the backfield here for the Mavericks. That looks to be number 0, Kobe Herman. Herman already with a great first quarter. Roth takes the snap, drops, look, fires, deep. He has a man, it's Kobe Herman. Caught and contested. Oh my God, Kobe Herman. Another play. Kobe Herman. Oh my Lord, what a play for Herman. Herman with another deep catch. Herman deep down the field again, gonna have enough for another Maverick first down. And a lot more on that one. Looks to be about another 30. And that puts the Mavericks into the red zone. The Mavericks come up to the ball quickly. 2 in the backfield. That's Henry Mallory and Kobe Herman. Majority to the outside. Roth under center. Roth. Hard count there. Roth takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. That's Herman. Herman with the ball. Herman down the middle. Tough running there for Herman. He's going to get a gain of about 4. What a run from Kobe Herman. Kobe Herman, 3 plays in a row. All big plays. Herman having an incredible game tonight, and it's not even the end of the first quarter. Speaking of that, 30 seconds winding down here in the first quarter. The Mavericks lead 13-0 after an exciting first quarter. Roth under center. Will they get a playoff before the quarter? Roth motions Mallory. Roth hands off to the outside. That's Herman. Herman's got a block. Herman still on his feet fighting for an extra yard. He's going to be close to having a first down. That's the end of the first quarter. Let's see if Herman gets that first. Herman getting up now. Going to be just shy of the first. Going to bring up 3rd and short. After the first quarter, there's Herman again. The Mavericks make their way to the other side of the field where the ball will be placed. 12 minutes to go in the half. A great first quarter here for the Mavericks and a great first quarter of the high school football season here in San Diego. Again, moderate wind here at Mesa College. The Mavericks deep in the red zone. So 3rd and short here. The refs take the ball and make their way down. The Saints still back around the ball, but it appears they're going to start to migrate down. Again, what a great game we've been having here. Saints doing some tributes to their alumni. Here we go. The Mavericks shift into the red zone on the other side of the field. Let's see what they can do here. Talking up the play. Dialing up what they're going to choose. The Saints defense awaiting. Here we go. The Mavericks make their way to the ball. Roth in the backfield. Looks to be Herman in the backfield with him. Roth under center. Herman the sole back. Roth motions Mallory. Roth keeps it, drops, looks, fires under pressure. Incomplete. Almost intercepted there. Roth under pressure, looks for the screen. It's a no-go, incomplete pass. Solid play there for the Saints defense. Brings up 4th and short. The Mavericks opted to go for it last time, see if the field goal unit will take the field or if they go for it again. The gamble paid off last time. The Mavericks here making a little personnel change. We see number 5, Jackson Majori, checks into the game, along with number 13, Ethan Pollarino, as Quinn Roth makes his way to the huddle. 4th and about 4. Similar situation to what happened last time. They did end up getting the first. Let's see if they can do it again. Can they replicate it? Roth in an empty backfield. Herman in the slot, Majori to the outside. Roth takes the snap, fires, looks for the end zone, and it falls incomplete. The Mavericks look to go to the end zone, but it winds up incomplete. The Saints will take over possession deep in Maverick territory. And the Mavericks defense takes the field. Going to be 1st and 10 here from their own 10-yard line. Some personnel changes here from the offense. The Saints in an empty backfield. Correction, 1 in the backfield. Pass to the outside, looks to be complete there for the Saints. Number 34, that is Dylan Tarr. That is Dylan Tarr with the pass completion. The quarterback here for the Saints, Kakoa DeLuz. 2 in the backfield here for the Saints. The Mavericks defense makes a shift, a motion. DeLuz steps up, pressured by the Mavericks. He scrambles out to his outside. Flag flies. He's still on his feet. Ooh, but he's brought down by a host of Mavericks. But a flag does fly in the backfield. Might be a holding call. As the play stands, about a 7-yard gain. A solid gain there, but like the PA announcer said, there is a flag that flew, awaiting the referees to tell us what that was. So it is going to be a holding call there on the Saints, so the solid gain comes back. It's going to be a spot foul there, so 10 yards from the spot. That's going to put them behind the sticks. Even deeper in their own territory. Going to bring up 2nd and long here. All right, so the Saints await the play call. DeLuz, the quarterback still. As the clock begins to wind, 10:51 to go in the half. One in the backfield there for the Saints. The Mavericks with 4th the line, another one creeps. Blitz there. The Mavericks show blitz, pressured the quarterback, trying to run. Gonna be brought down though at the line of scrimmage. Again, the Maverick D-line having a great day today. Big plays there. Not gonna be brought down at the line of scrimmage. Actually gonna get about a 5-yard gain there, bringing up 2nd and about 5. 3rd and about 5. That's a big gain there, considering the Saints started behind the sticks. So a big gain there for the Saints. Corrected there, 3rd and 6 here for the Saints. Number 1, Kai Ingold at corner. Number 55, Nash Cooper, it appears to be still in there at the defensive end. 1 in the backfield here for the Saints. Snap, quarterback drops to the outside, fires, but he's brought down after a catch at the line of scrimmage. 2 Mavericks in on the tackle, and they drill him for no gain. That's going to bring up 4th down here, as it appears the Saints punting unit takes the field. The Saints punting unit takes the field. Again, the punt block on the first punt of the game. That would be huge for the Mavericks. Potential there to scoop and score. So the punter almost in his own end zone. Might even be on the line there. No room for error here for the Saints. They cannot let another punt block through. No errors with the snap. The snap is good. The punt is almost blocked. Almost blocked there by the Mavericks. A good Maverick bounce as it rolls out of bounds. But the Mavericks going to take over on the plus side of the field. So the Mavericks defense holds tough. Keeps the Saints deep in their own backfield. What a play there for the Mavericks defense. So the Maverick offense makes their way out with great field position. Roth under center. Herman in the backfield. Mallory as well. Roth fires out to his outside. The screen caught. Number 10 still on his feet. He's got a lane. Almost takes it. But a big gain there that appears to be number 10. That looks to be Lennox Marcucci with the big play. Marcucci getting a big gain there for the Mavericks. He's another returning varsity player. He played as a sophomore last season. Marcucci again with the big play. Roth quickly makes his way out to the huddle. 8:20 to go in the half. Roth and Herman in the backfield. Roth in the shotgun motions. That's Jackson Majori. Some confusion there at the line for the Mavericks. They settle. Roth in the shotgun fires out. That's Majori. Majori's got blockers. Majori to the outside. Majori going to be brought down, but not after another big play there for the Mavericks. Looks to be just shy of the first. Jackson Majori again with another big play. Oh, not going to be short of the first down. That's going to be another Maverick first down. What a play there for Majori. Just over the first. Roth makes his way back out to the huddle. The Saints defense awaits. Roth in the backfield with Herman and Mallory. Mallory motions over. Timeout here by the Mavericks. So the second timeout here from the Mavericks. The Mavericks make their way over to their own sideline. The Saints do the same. 1st and 10 here, deep in Saint territory. 7:49 to play in the half. Again, the revenge game here for the Mavericks. The Mavericks suffering the loss to end their season last year from the Saints. Should mention the Saints have a new head coach. So the Mavericks have the play, make their way out to the field. The official signal for the Saints to do the same. The Saints slowly make their way out. The Mavericks making their way slowly up to the line of scrimmage. The Mavericks just inside the red zone right now, 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. Roth in the shotgun. Herman in the backfield with him. Roth keeps it. Pressure. Escapes to his right. Roth looking downfield. Keeps it out of bounds. Roth appears to get an okay gain there. He gets pressured. Rolls out to his right. Unfazed though. Doesn't get tackled. Makes his way out and gets a solid gain there for the Mavericks. Number 18, Quinn Roth, can still use his legs and escape the pocket as he just did there. Looks to be about a 2 to 3 yard gain there. Roth makes his way out. The ball placed on the right hash. 2nd and about 7 here for the Mavericks. That's going to put him just shy of the 15 there at the 14-yard line. Roth and Herman still in the backfield. Majori at the slot on the left hash. Roth motions Mallory. Roth takes the snap, hands it off to Herman this time. Herman got a lane. Herman's still on his feet. Kobe Herman again with another big run there. Looks to be just shy of the first. But again, Kobe Herman with a big run. Kobe Herman with a great game here, and it's not even halftime. Roth, too, with a great game, and it's still not even halftime. The Mavericks driving the ball down in scoring position here, and they have time to do it. The Saints still not on the board after their kick return touchdown gets called back. The Mavericks up at the line of scrimmage. Roth in the shotgun. Herman still in the backfield. Mallory motions again. Roth takes the snap, hands it off to Herman. Herman's got a lane. Can Herman get into the end zone? Close, but no cigar. Kobe Herman almost into the end zone. Looks like he's going to wind up just short, but about a 15-yard gain there for Herman. Herman brings that ball down to the one. The Mavericks with 6:36 to go at the 1-yard line. Can they punch it in? It's going to be close. Roth makes his way to the huddle. Roth and the Mavericks in scoring position here. Again, can they punch it in? The Mavericks break the huddle, make their way up. The Saints shift into a goal line defense. Herman in the backfield. Roth under center. Roth motions Mallory. Handoff up the middle. Herman breaks a tackle. Stiff arm up the middle. Did he get in? The Mavericks think he did. And he did. Kobe Herman in for his second touchdown of the night. Kobe Herman with the run up the middle, and he's in for the Maverick touchdown. What a play there. Kobe Herman leads the drive down, puts him at the 1, and he gets in for his second touchdown of the night. First rushing touchdown. Again, Will Stringfellow in to kick it off, or in to kick the PAT. The PAT up and away, but a flag flies. High snap there. Doesn't matter, flags fly, awaiting what the referees are going to tell us. Encroachment there called on the defense. A flag there, that's going to be on the Saints. Let's see what the Mavericks do, see if they change their mind about kicking the PAT. A missed one earlier. So the Mavericks will change the decision after the penalty. The Maverick offense comes out to the field. Here they come. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion. So the Mavericks offense takes the field. They're going to go for 2 after the penalty. Can they make it? They lead 19-0 right now. Can they get it in? Majority on the field. Number 83 checks out of the game. Roth on his way to the huddle. The huddle awaiting the play. Short yardage here for the Mavericks. After the Kobe Herman touchdown, can they get the 2-point? They opt to take the gamble. Worked on the 4th down attempt. They're 1 for 2 on 4th downs. So the gamble's paid off once tonight. Will the gamble pay off again? Roth motions Mallory. Roth takes the shot. Roth takes the snap. Shotgun. Fires out to his right side. Finds Majori. He's going to be in for the 2-point conversion. Roth to Majori. In for the 2-point. That makes the game 21-0 Mavericks. The Mavericks take a commanding lead, and it's not even halftime. Big play there for the Mavericks. Can the Saints respond? So, a big play there, giving the 2-point conversion there for the Mavericks. That gives them the lead of 21-0. Can the Saints respond? Again, the Saints, their only scoring opportunity came on the kick return that got called back. Can they do it again? Same kick returners back there. That's Palamalu back there as one of the returners. Can't quite tell yet who the other returner is. hard to see the Saints numbers out here up in the press box. Will Stringfellow, and it's up and away, the kickoff. Back there, Polamalu returns the kick. He's still on his feet. He was the one with the big play, still on his feet, and another big return there. That's Polamalu there. What a play. Number 39 there on the tackle for the Mavericks. Number 39, that's the running back and linebacker, Tanner Doyle. He's a senior. Let's see what the Mavericks opt to do here. Let's see what the Saints opt to do here on offense. The Saints bring a tight bunch here, one in the backfield. The Mavericks make the shift. Oh, a fumble in the backfield! The ball's on the ground. It appears the Saints player dived on it. Looks like the Saints are going to maintain possession, but a fumble handoff there. Going to put them behind the sticks. Appears to be about 2nd and 13. Let's see what the Saints can do here after the loss on the play. So a fumble in the backfield. The Mavericks can't capitalize, but still a loss there for the Saints. The Mavericks come out with the same, the Saints come out with the same bunch formation, still one in the backfield. The Saints, the quarterback keeps it, pressure, brought down in the backfield. The Maverick defense swarms the quarterback and brings him down for another sack. The Maverick D-line wreaking havoc on the Saints backfield this game. That's going to put him even farther behind the sticks. That's going to be almost 3rd and 17. The Saints still deep in their own backfield. The Saints still deep in their own territory. What can they do here on 3rd and long? The Saints make their way up to the line of scrimmage. One in the backfield. 2 to the field side. The snap. Quarterback drops back, under pressure, steps up. He's on his feet, rushes out. Oh, and he's dropped there. Number 1, Kai Ingold, the first one to be in there on the tackle. Kai Ingold makes the play. No first down there for the Saints. The Saints punt unit comes out. Again, the one punt blocked. Another one, the last punt that the Saints had almost blocked. Let's see, the Mavericks special teams have been killing it today, other than the mishap on the kickoff. Number 5, Jackson Majorian. Number 13, Ethan Polarino. Oh, it appears the Saints attempted a fake, but the Mavericks shut it down. They dropped them deep in the backfield. Is that a flag on the sideline? There is a flag on the sideline. The Mavericks drop the Saints deep in their own backfield. The Mavericks in scoring position. They could get one more before the end of the half. No word on what the flag is. It appears the referees are talking to each other. So the penalty is going to be a false start there. The Mavericks decline it. They take over with incredible field position after the fake punt goes awry. Roth out to the huddle. The Mavericks lead 21-0. 3:29 to go in the half. The Mavericks have an opportunity to get one more in here before the end of the half. They got plenty of time to do it. The Mavericks start with the ball in the red zone at the 15-yard line. The Mavericks fans making some noise here. So a penalty on, so a timeout there called by the Saints. So the Saints called the timeout there. 1st and 10 here for the Mavericks. The Saints going to go over their defensive plan here. The Mavericks with a commanding lead here tonight. They're making their revenge game sweet. Let's see if the Mavericks can maintain this lead through the second half. fair to note that 2 Mavericks teams have defeated the Saints in shutout victories. The freshmen winning 21-0, and the JV team winning 35-0. Can the varsity Mavericks complete the sweep? The Mavericks make their way up to the line of scrimmage. The Saints defense awaiting them. Tight bunch formation here for the Mavericks. Herman in the backfield. Roth motions Paularino. Paularino out to the right. Quinn Roth drops back, looks, fires, he's got a man in the end zone, and it's Holden! Big play there for the Mavericks. Another touchdown that puts them up 28-0. That puts them up 27-0 before the half is even over. Big play there. Can't tell who it is now. Correction, now we find out it's number 10, Lennox Marcucci. What a play. Finds him in the back of the end zone. Oh my God, the Mavericks make a big play there. Roth to Lennox Marcucci in the back of the end zone. They find him for the 4th Maverick touchdown of the game. Stringfield in. The kick is up and good, but flags fly. Going to be encroachment on the defense there. So the penalty is on the Saints. See what they're going to do here. The Mavericks going to go out to kick it again. The Saints drawing a lot of penalties here on these PATs. Again, that's still Stringfellow, Will Stringfellow on the PAT. High snap. The holder keeps it. And going to be brought down. That's Ethan Paularino, the holder. Can't get in for the 2. The Saints bring him down in the backfield. So the Mavericks still lead 27-0 with 3:23 to go in the half. The Mavericks may even get the ball back again this half. So the Saints send out their kickoff return team. Again, they did have their kickoff return touchdown called back. The Mavericks send out their kickoff team. All right, so the energy coming out here for the Saints. The kick up and away, a squib kick looks like. Return there, it's the kick returner still on his feet, Going to be brought down though, just past the 25-yard line. Another great return here for the Saints as the Maverick defense takes the field. The Maverick defense takes the field. The Saint offense takes the field. Can they get a score in and make the second half a little bit more manageable here before time runs out in the first half? It is good to note that the Saints will be receiving the ball in the second half. Oh, and a flag flies. Looks to be on the Mavericks. Oh, and it's a face mask on the Mavericks. Face mask there, 15 yards, gives the Saints good field position to start. Let's see what the Mavericks can do. Alrighty, folks. The Maverick defense awaits the Saint offense. They're up at the line of scrimmage. The Saints offense with 1 back in the backfield. 2 to the far side. Shotgun snap. Handoff up the middle. Brought down at the line of scrimmage, though, by a host of Mavericks. Number 50 looked to be in there. The first person on the tackle. Number 50. That is Maxwell Wheeler in on the tackle. He's the first one there. They bring the Saints down actually about a yard in the backfield. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Time to see what the Saints can do here. They await the play. Big play there from Wheeler. He's in on the tackle. The Mavericks defense makes a few shifts. Shotgun snap, looks, fires to the outside. Still on his feet. That's Polamalu, and he gets a big gain there for the Saints. Not quite enough for the first, but another solid gain there as they start to march down the field. 2:23 to go in the first half. Let's see if they can get a playoff before the 2-minute warning, or if they're going to let the clock run out. Looks like the Saints are going to let the clock run to the 2-minute warning. Or not. Let's see if they're going to try to get a playoff. 5 seconds to go. Correction, no 2-minute warning in high school. That one's on me. Oh, and they do get the first here for the Saints. Under 2 minutes to play. Pitch to the outside. Brought down, though, at the line of scrimmage by a host of Mavericks. Oh, still on his feet. The pile being driven back. But still dropped at the line of scrimmage by the Maverick defense. The Maverick defense having an outstanding game tonight. 2 sacks. So many big plays. No defensive takeaways yet. 1:28 to play in the half. Can the Saints capitalize? The Saints can make a very manageable second half here if they can get in the end zone or just points on the board, because they will receive the kickoff to open the second half. One in the backfield here. The Mavericks show blitz. Oh, pressure. The quarterback fires to the outside. Caught, brought down. That appears to be Henry Mallory to bring the receiver down. Number 9 on the catch. Number 9, that's John Jordan with the catch there for the Saints. Going to bring up third and about 9. 52 seconds to play in the game. Timeout here called by the Saints. Each team has 1 timeout remaining. Can the Maverick defense keep the Saints out of the end zone in this half? Can the Mavericks defense keep the Saints out of the end zone for the entire game? We shall see. Again, 52-2 to go in the first half. The Saints can make a very, very manageable second half here if they can get into the end zone. At halftime, we can go over some of the off-season stats, and if I can get them, we can go over some of the stats from the first half. Alrighty, folks, the Saints at the line of scrimmage. Again, 52-2 to play in the game. The Saints with 1 timeout. The Mavericks with 1 timeout. 3rd and 9 here. Shotgun snap. Looks, fires to the outside. Deep, he's got a man. Incomplete. The Saints try to get the first down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. 46-8 to go. The clock stopped. Will the Saints opt to go for it here on 4th down? It appears they are going to go for it. So the Saints here, 4th and 9, 46-8 to play in the first half. The Mavericks lead 27-0. Can the Saints get the first down and keep the late half drive alive? 1 in the backfield here. 2 to the far side of the field. The Mavericks show blitz. They do. The quarterback pressured. Brought down. He fires to the sideline. Incomplete. The Mavericks defense bring pressure. Look to be number 44 in there on the pressure. Number 44. That is Lucas White with the play there. 40.8 seconds to go here in the first half. The Mavericks 1st and 10. The Mavericks close to the midfield line. Can they put the score to 34 here in the first half? The Mavericks could take a commanding lead. Roth and Herman out. Roth in the shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back, looks to the outside, fires, caught. Looks to be Lennox Marcucci on the catch. It is Marcucci there with a nice catch. Clock still running. The Mavericks are going to call. Yep, the Mavericks do call their last and final timeout of the half with 30 seconds to go in the first half. That's going to bring them pretty much to the midfield line. They're at the 50-yard line. They got to get 50 yards in 30 seconds. Can they do it? The Mavericks trying to dial up a drive to get him in the end zone. It appears number 29, the sophomore Luke Ivy, checking into the game. Seeing what the Mavericks can dial up here to get down in these impossible circumstances. Again, 30 seconds to get 50 yards. Can the Mavericks do it? Their offense has been moving the ball at will all game. Herman is still in the game. Ivy in the game too. Appears to be Ivy going to be in the backfield. Herman and Majori on the same side. Herman to the outside. Majori in the slot. That's Lennox Marcucci there on the other side. And number 29, Luke Ivy in the backfield. Roth in the shotgun. Roth takes the snap. Fires deep downfield. Number 0, Kobe Herman. Roth overshoots it a bit. Incomplete pass. The clock stops with 23:1 to go in the first half. Roth's pass winds up incomplete. Let's see what the Mavericks can do here. So the Mavericks now, third down. Can they get the first and keep the drive alive? But time, their biggest enemy. 23:1 to get 50 yards. Roth makes his way to the huddle. I'd assume the Mavericks are going to keep swinging and not take a knee. Let's see what they choose to do. Again, 23.1 to go in the half. Roth. Ivy still in the backfield. Same formation as last time. Herman and Majori switch places. Roth steps back, looks, fires over the middle. That's number 5, Jackson Majori. He's still on his feet. Can he get to the end zone? It's a foot race. Jackson Majori, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown! What a play! Number 5, Jackson Majori. Big play there. Majori over the middle. Roth finds him, and what a play there. Jackson Majori into the end zone. Maverick touchdown. What a play. The Mavericks scoring at will. They do the impossible task and punch the ball in the last 30 seconds of the half. Will Stringfellow in for the extra point. Snap good. The kick is up. And it's good. 11.8 to go in the half. The Mavericks take a commanding lead of 34-0. The Maverick defense with a shutout so far in the first half. Can they keep the Saints out of the end zone in the last 11 seconds of the half?
I'll finish it, then I'll grab it.
Alrighty, folks, we're back. The Maverick kickoff team just needs to keep them out of the end zone here for 11 seconds. The Maverick kickoff team will Stringfellow out. Stringfellow to kick it off. Still Palomalu in the backfield. His approach, and the kick is up and away. Clock begins to run. Oh, the return fumble brought down. Maintains possession of the football. 5.2 to go. Let's see what the Saints will do. Will they take a knee or will they take one end zone shot before the half ends? The Saints have possession. 5.2 to go. Let's see what they do. The Maverick defense just got to keep them out of the end zone here to have a scoreless first half. The Maverick defense and offense both playing an incredible game tonight. Doesn't look like the Saints are gonna take a knee here. Will they take an end zone shot is the question. Handoff up the middle. Brought down. Clock still runs. Alrighty, folks, that's going to bring us to the end of the first half here. The Mavericks dominating it with a 34-0 score. I'm Quentin Citrano, the official voice of the Maverick Football Network, and we'll see you in the second half of the first game of the San Diego football season, in the first game of the Mavericks football season, the revenge game versus the St. Augustine Saints. We'll see you in the second half, where the Saints will take possession.
cool thing is they're hanging for a while, which is good.
Oh wow, yeah. That's almost an entire quarter.
But this is like, that's the number of people watching all the way through.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of people that will add that on to the order. But this is why you don't need to be set that.
Definitely, yeah. Like 71 drop.
Yeah, we show whatever's going on. And that's all.
Yeah. Alrighty, folks. Welcome back to the Maverick Football Network. My name's Quentin Citrano, here to bring you the second half of the opening game here for the La Casa Canyon Mavericks. They take on the team that sent them home last year in what we're calling the revenge game, the St. Augustine Saints. Deep kickoff there. It appears the kickoff goes out of bounds. So it appears the kickoff is there's gonna be a penalty on the kickoff. Some notable scores from around San Diego football. The Carlsbad Lancers are currently trailing Lakewood High School 13-3. Mission Hills currently trails Granite Hills 14-10. So the Saints, after the penalty, get the ball at the 35-yard line. Great field position here for them. Shotgun formation, 2 in the backfield. Handoff up the middle. Solid gain there for the Saints. Looks to be about a 3 or 4 yard gain. Again, giving those scores from around San Diego, the El Camino Wildcats currently leading Helix High School 21-7. Oh, snap. Handoff up the middle. Oh, he's got a lane. The Saints come out with a big run up the middle on the first play. Big play there for the Saints. That looks to be Pai Palamalu on the carry up the middle. He's going to have enough for a Saints first down and a lot more. Some other scores from around the league. The Torrey Pines Falcons in New York right now, they fall 14-17 to Freedom High School. Alrighty, here we go. The Mavericks bring 5 at the line, show blitz. Handoff up the middle to Palamalu. Oh, and he's brought down. Big play in the backfield there. That looks to be number 55, Nash Cooper, the senior. Gonna bring him down for the big loss there. Again, Nash Cooper with 10 college offers. Nash Cooper, what a player. The defensive end there with the big play. And one last score. The San Marcos Knights lead Rancho Buena Vista 41-8 at half. Alrighty, folks, those are some scores from around. Those are some scores from around San Diego. We'll continue to keep you updated. But oh my God, in this game, another big play. Henry Mallory in on a big sack there. No play there for the Maverick defense. Still the score 34-0 here. We'll continue to keep you updated on those scores from around San Diego. Empty formation here for the Saints. 3rd and long after the big sack there and the tackle in the backfield. After that big run from Palamalu. Palamalu in motion. Quarterback looks, fires deep downfield, caught but drilled. Big catch there for the Saints. He is slow to get up, but he makes his way up. That's number 9 with the catch. Oh, correction, that's number 4 with the catch. That's Alex Kemp. He gets a big gain. Oh, and that is going to be enough on the big play there. That's going to be enough for a Saints first down. So the Saints at 3rd and forever, they capitalize with the big play there. Alex Kemp, they give him enough for a first down. The Mavericks show blitz. Shotgun snap. Quarterback keeps it. He's running. On the move. Oh, and a big tackle there for the Mavericks. Sends him forward. The Mavericks can contain him to a short gain. About 5 yards there. That's the quarterback to lose. He's going to get it up for about a 4-yard gain. Going to bring up 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap. Handoff up the middle. Breaks a tackle. Still on his feet. Making his way to the first. Still on his feet. Brought down by a herd of Mavericks. After a solid gain there, though. About 4, close to the first. Can't tell from up here who was the runner. It appears Mitchell Farmer checking in at nose guard. He's a sophomore on varsity. Saints up at the line. Handoff up the middle, that's Polamalu. He bowls his way up the field. Gonna be close to a first, looks like he has it. And he does. Polamalu there with the first down. First down there. The Saints driving the football almost in the red zone. Can they get their first touchdown of the game? Saints here with a long drive, 6:05 to play. The snap. The quarterback keeps it. That's the lose. The lose swallowed up, though, by a host of Maverick tacklers. Brett down after a short gain. The Mavericks showing 3 at the line. One in the backfield for the Saints. Mavericks now show 4 at the line. As the corner creeps down. Linebacker creeps down. Shift there. Snap. Fires to the outside. Pushed out of bounds by 2 tacklers there for the Mavericks. Clock stops. 5:09 to go in the 3rd quarter. So, the Saints continue to push their way into the red zone. Can the Mavericks defense continue the shutout, or can the Saints offense get into the end zone? 3rd and about 6 here. DeLuz comes in with the play. Again, the Mavericks still lead 34-0. 5:09 to play in the 3rd. One in the backfield. The Mavericks show 3. 1 linebacker down. The snap. Quarterback drops back, fires to the outside. Caught. He has enough for the first down, it looks like. Do they have enough for the first? That is Dylan Tarr, number 34, with the catch, and he is going to have enough for a Saints first down. Another one there. That puts them deep in the red zone. Looks to be the ball placed at the 11. The 11-yard line here. Can the Saints capitalize and put their first 6 on the board? The Mavericks show 4 at the line of scrimmage. Motion there for the Saints. Snap. Handoff to the outside. Brought down. Big play there for the Mavericks defense. Number 36 in on the tackle. That's number 36. That's Bo Brockbank there with the play. What a play there by Brockbank. Brings him down in the backfield for a big loss. Going to bring up 2nd and about 14. If the Saints can convert the first down, they have very, very favorable field position. Or they might just get in the end zone at that point. Let's see. Saints in the shotgun. One linebacker creeps for the Mavericks. Quarterback drops back, and he's going to be brought down there. A host of Mavericks in on the tackle in the backfield. Big play there again for the Mavericks defense. Not wanting that scoreboard to show 6. Another big loss. Going to bring up 3rd and about 20. We have seen the Saints convert on a 3rd and long situation. This game happened just before the first half ended. Let's see if they can do it again. If they convert, that puts them in great field position. We'll also see if the field goal unit will come out and attempt to kick the field goal, or if they're going to go for the touchdown. The Mavericks show 3. Cooper in the game. Farmer in the game. Brockbank in the game. Stoppage here. Can't tell what. The Mavericks call a timeout. So the Mavericks call a timeout. Still leading 34-0. 3:27 to go in the 3rd quarter.
This is more fun. They both have their options. But with this, you're on the mic constantly, so it's like one of those things where like, you gotta, with EA, you can kind of sit back and talk, you can joke around a little bit. With this, you can't really do that.
Alrighty, folks, we're back. 3rd and long here for the Saints. Quarterback drops back, looks, fires across the middle. Is it complete? Do the refs call it a catch? They do. A big play there across the middle. Oh, the Mavericks disagree with the call. Big play there across the middle. The refs say it is a catch, and they say it's enough for a first down. Oh, correction, no. They say it's just shy of the first down. This is going to bring up 4th and short. A key play here for the Mavericks. Henry Mallory checks into the game. Number 35. Number 4. Aiden Theo checks into the game. 4th and short here. 4th and goal for the Saints. Can they put 6 on the board, or can they set themselves up to their first touchdown of the season and their first touchdown of the game? The Mavericks showing a lot at the line. Handoff up the middle. Pile forms. Is it short? Is he into the end zone, or does he have the first down? Doesn't look to be in the end zone. Did he get the first? Or will the Mavericks take over? The handoff up the middle, a pile formed. Difficult to see. Let's see what the refs make the call. They mark it. Still deliberating. It appears they mark it on the first down line. That's going to be enough for a Saint first down. The Saints fans excited. The Saints at the 1 yard line. Can they capitalize and put their first points on the board? The Mavericks shift. Handoff up the middle. Bulldozes his way into the end zone. Number 44 into the end zone. Big touchdown there for the Saints. Their first score of the game. That's number 44, Jack Altman, with the big play. He puts the Saints in for their first score of the game. Out comes the Saints PAT unit. Can they put it through the uprights? The Mavericks field goal block team comes out. They have had a punt block and a few close ones this game. Can they get in and block the kick? Snap is good. Hold is good. Almost blocked. Up and through the uprights. The Saints kick is good. They get their first 7 of the game with 1:58 to go in the third. The Mavericks still lead by 28 points.
You are watching the Mavericks football.
And we're back. All right. The Saints set to kick off. The Mavericks set to receive. Number 0, Kobe Herman, and number 5, Jackson Majori, both returning sophomores, back to receive the kick. The Saints kicker, number 19, it looks like. Correction, that's number 13. Number 13, Declan Mullins, off to kick. And the kick is up and away. Deep into the end zone, received by Herman. And it's going to be a touchback. The Mavericks offense takes the field. It's Maverick football. The Saints took up almost the entire third quarter. That drive was over 10 minutes long, 1:58 to go in the third. The Saints with a few key conversions on that, including the 4th down conversion that gave them the setup to score. The Saints with a lot at the line of scrimmage here. Looks to be 4 down linemen and a linebacker down. Handoff up the middle, it's Herman. Herman still on his feet, but brought down. Number 69 in on the tackle, but a host of Saints defenders in on the tackle there, dropping Herman at the line. The clock still runs, 1:44 play in the third quarter. They're saying number 4, Alex Kemp, was the first one in on the tackle. That brings up 2nd and 9 here for the Maverick offense. Roth with the hard count. Ooh, flag flies. And the flag is on the Mavericks. It's going to be a false start. The Mavericks try the hard count, gets themselves. Going to bring up 2nd and about 15. .108 to play. High snap. Handoff. Herman. Herman up the middle. Herman's got a lane. Herman's still on his feet. Herman cuts it to the outside. Oh, and he gets drilled. Number 69 on the tackle. Big hit there. But Herman, and then after Kobe, Herman with a big gain for the Mavericks. Gonna have a first down and so many more yards. I think that's Gino McKenna on the tackle. Big hit there. Chases Herman from behind and lowers his shoulder into him. But Herman gonna get the ball almost to midfield. As the clock winds, can the Mavericks get a playoff before the end of the third? Roth in an empty backfield, looks, fires across the middle. He's got Herman. Herman still on his feet and wrestled down. Number 31 there on the tackle for the Saints. Number 31. Oh, the Mavericks go hurry up here. That was number 0, Kobe Herman, over the middle. He's in the backfield now. Handoff again. Here's Herman again. Herman up the middle as the end of the third quarter, but Herman's still on his feet. Herman brought down, but not after another massive gain. Kobe Herman having an incredible game tonight. 2 touchdowns and so many yards. And as you heard the siren go off, ladies and gentlemen, the fourth quarter of week 1 is among us. The Mavericks lead by 28. Correction, the Mavericks lead by 27. Oh, and there appears to be an injured Saint on the field. Not what you want to see to start a quarter. All right, so the injured Saint jogs off the field on his own power. 1st and 10 here for the Mavericks, just outside the red zone. Herman in the backfield. Handoff up the middle, it's Herman, he's to the outside. Herman's down the sideline, gonna be close to a first. Herman again with so many explosive runs tonight. It appears the Mavericks are going hurry up. Clock stops as Herman goes out of bounds. 2nd and short. Herman just short of the first. Saints make a substitution on defense. High snap. Herman again. Herman to the outside. Herman stays in bounds. Has enough for the first down and more. Kobe Herman again with so many yards tonight. The Mavericks still in hurry up. Clock runs. High snap. Roth fires to the outside. Has Majori. Holden. No. Winds up incomplete. The target was Majori. Not going to be able to find him. Almost found Majori in the back of the end zone. Going to bring up 2nd and long here for the Mavericks. Can the Mavericks get into the end zone? Roth and Herman in the backfield. Bunch formation out to the far side of the field. Motion. That's Henry Mallory. Roth, high snap, fires to the outside, caught. Stays in bounds. That's number 5, Jackson Majori. Roth stumbling off the field. Looks to be in a minor amount of pain. Might have taken a hit. Nonetheless, number 5, Jackson Majori there with the catch. Number 84 comes into the game. Number 84, that's the sophomore, Diego Botron. Roth looks to be doing a bit better there. Third and about 3.5 coming up here for the Mavericks. In scoring position. High snap again. Hands off Herman. Herman slips in the backfield. Saints players jump on him. So the handoff to the outside. He goes down about 2 to 3 yards in the backfield. Going to bring up 4th and short. Let's see what the Mavericks do. The Mavericks have gone for it on 4th downs in this position. But it appears the field goal unit makes their way out to the field. Appears to be still number 13 in the kick. That's Will Stringfellow. Correction, number 14, Stringfellow in a kick. Whoa, kick, but still good. The Mavericks take the lead. Correction, the Mavericks extend their lead all the way to... Mavericks extend their lead all the way to 34 points. Yeah, I do.
We had 30. We had 34. We had got 3. Oh, wait, it was a field goal. Oh, wait. I was, sorry, you've scored so many touchdowns.
These Pop Warner games don't go this late.
Yeah, no. This was,
It's all good.
oh, no, it's not. Yeah, no, they don't. You know, it's like, I thought we scored a touchdown for some reason. I don't know. All right.
Number 5, Jackson Majori in now to kick it off. Giving Stringfellow a break. 10:35 to go in the game. Majori's kick is up and away. Looks to be a squib kick there. Bounces, gonna be bounced out of bounds. The flag flies, gonna be kicking out of bounds on the Mavericks. Yep, so the flag is kicking out of bounds. No surprises there. Looks like the Saints are going to take over with possession at the 35-yard line. DeLuz in with the play for the Saints. If the Saints do what they did in the third, they could take up the rest of the game clock. Let's see what they decide to do. Center talking to the ref there. Some confusion there. The officials talking. So the official timeout due to the right ball not being in. They get that sorted out now. Little bit of movement, no flag. Looks like DeLuz is going to try to change the play. He calls an audible up at the line. Snap, handoff up the middle, brought down though. Big play there for the Maverick D-line. It appeared the nose tackle, I think that's number 56, Mitchell Farmer, in on the tackle. Correction, that's number 59, Mitchell Farmer, in on the tackle. DeLuz keeps it, runs out to the outside, and drilled. Oh my God, I think that was number 1, Kai, in goal on the tackle. He lights him up out of bounds. Maybe he didn't go out of bounds. Clock still runs. Number 43, Palamalu checks into the game. Another substitution there. Can't really tell the number here for the Saints. That's 30. Number 5, that's DeLuz, drops. Oh my God, big play there in the backfield. Number 6 in on the tackle for the Mavericks. That's a big sack there for the Maverick defense. That's Ryan Scully there with the sack. The Maverick defense again with the big play. The Maverick defense been performing great all night. The Saint punt unit comes out. Majori and now number 13, Ethan Paularino, back to return. The Mavericks have had the punt block. Can they do it again? Low snap. The punt's up and away. Majori takes it. Majori breaks a tackle, still on his feet, reverses field. Majori still on his feet, reverses field. He's down the sideline. Majori with a big return. Jackson Majori, big return there. Takes it, reverses field a few times, and gets up and in. Number 29, Luke Ivey, checking into the game. Looks like a lot of young players checking into the game here for the Mavericks. A lot of sophomores. I think I saw number 87 checking into the game. That's Jake Hopper. Number 29, Luke Ivey, the sophomore, in at running back, it looks like. 7:49 to go win the game. And Roth is out of the game now. Number 17, Johnny DiGiulio, checks in at quarterback. Ivy in the backfield. DiGiulio under center. Hands it to Ivy. Ivy cuts up the field. Going to be dropped at the line of scrimmage. Clock still runs. Number 13, Ethan Paularino checks into the game. Number 87, Jake Hopper checks out. And again, with Roth out, DiGiulio checks in. The clock's still running. A little bit of confusion. Ivy shifts to the other side. High snap, fumbles, Ivy recovers, but still dropped deep in the backfield there. DeJulio drops back, fires, caught by Ivy. Ivy still on his feet. Ivy reverses field. Oh, runs into the ref and is dropped. Number 6 on the Saints with a big tackle there. That's number 6, Samuel Ayana. So this is going to bring up 3rd and long here for the Mavericks. Oh, an official timeout on the field. So the officials take a timeout here. And the Mavericks bring on their punt unit. Looks like they're going to go fast. Quick up to the line. Snap is good, and the punt's up and away. And bounces out of bounds. Majori's punt. Ball is going to be placed at around the 40-yard line. Saints take over possession. Apparently flags fly, but the refs call the penalties back. Handoff to the outside, that's number 8. He's got some speed going around the edge. He's got a lane, one man to beat, but he's going to get brought down, but not after a big gain there for the Saints. Did he get out of bounds? Looks like he did. That's going to be enough for a Saints first down and a lot more. Oh, but a flag flies around where the runner was brought down, awaiting the officials to see what that is. Ooh, and that's going to be on the Mavericks, a horse collar tackle. So the penalty on the Mavericks, that's going to be another 15 yards added to the big Saints run. Snap, handoff up the middle, brought down though. Oh, the Mavericks driving the runner back. So after the big play, the Mavericks stuff them at the line of scrimmage. The Maverick defense going back to how they've been playing all game. Lights out. Drop there in the backfield. Gonna bring up 2nd and about 12. Handoff up the middle. Number 8, he's got a lane. He's up the middle. Can't break free of the Maverick defense, but not after another big gain there for the Saints. The Saints moving the ball down the field in scoring position here. The clock winds. Under 5 minutes to go in the game. Can the Saints punch it in one more time? Two in the backfield here for the Saints. Handoff again up the middle. Number 8, he's to the outside. Now cuts it out. Breaks a tackle. Still on his feet. Flags fly in the backfield. He gets a big gain. Looks to be just over the first or just behind it. But a flag does fly behind the play. And the holding call is on the offense, so the big run coming back. The penalty is against the Saints. A holding call, going to drop them back 10. Deleuze drops back, steps up in the pocket now. He's escaping to his outside, runs to his right, and dropped by a herd of Mavericks. Another flag flies. Oh, and an illegal blindside block comes in on the Saints. That's going to knock him back 15 yards. Lots of penalties on this drive for the Saints. So this is going to bring up 1st and a mile here for the Saints. They were deep in the red zone, but now almost out at the 35-yard line. Used to bring up about 1st and 20, 1st and 25 to 30 yards. Deleuze with one in the backfield. Deleuze drops back, pressured, steps up, fires to the outside. Number 34 there with the catch, dropped out of bounds. 34 there, that's Dylan Tarr with the catch as the clock ticks down to under 3 minutes. So after a solid gain there from the Saints, good play, but still nowhere near the 1st down. Deleuze drops back, fires out. Oh my God, 2 in the area. Oh, almost intercepted. Pass winds up incomplete. The pass almost intercepted with 2 Mavericks defenders in the area. Mitchell Farmer checks into the game. Deleuze was one in the backfield, drops, pressured, steps up in the pocket, almost got the ball, but winds up incomplete. It appears the Saints field goal unit coming out. So number 13 in the game here for the Saints. That's Declan Mullins here. This is going to be a far field goal attempt. And snap good. Kick is up and through. He's got it. Declan Mullins with the deep kick there. Cuts the lead to 27. Alrighty, folks. That looks to be number 13, Ethan Paularino with the return, still on his feet. Dropped out of bounds. 2:16 to go in the game. Mavericks look like they're going to go victory formation here. Let's see what they do.